All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about defensive positioning. The way I'm going to teach you is to play underneath your man, to take away the easy throws, and this will force the other team into lower percentage looks. So, thinking about the game of Ultimate, and you think about all the short little passes that are made, most of those are completed because they're not affected by wind, because they're very short. There's not a very long time that they're hanging in the air, so the defense doesn't have time to close or maybe get in the way. And also, you don't have to see the whole field for a really short throw. Versus a huck, a lot of things can go wrong. One, I cannot put the right, inside out or outside in on it. I cannot throw it far enough. I can overthrow my man. Wind can affect it. I cannot see a post deep. And so there's a lot of different things that I have to take into account when I throw that huck. So if we force the offense into situations where they're taking those low percentage throws, it makes it a lot easier on our defense. So what we want to do as defenders is we want to stay underneath our man and not give them any of these easy throws. So for instance, Boris has got the disc right now, and I'm guarding Gurai. So from here, what I want to do is force flick. I want to make sure I'm on the correct side, but I also want to stay in between him and the disc at all times. So I want to get down, my legs activated, ready to move left and right, and then when he cuts in, I want to stay in between him and the disc at all times to make sure that we don't give them any of these easy 100% throws. Now, the key to this is that the second he goes deep, I have to be ready for it. So while my legs are down and I'm activated, I'm waiting for him to turn, because the second he turns to go upfield, I need to be right back on him, and I need to make sure that I can catch up if that huck goes off. So the two most important parts of this is one, staying on the right side. So force flick, I want to use this to my advantage. And two, I'm activated and I'm ready for that deep cut. So the second he cuts it under, I'm with him, and when he turns, I'm right back on him, ready to play D downfield. Another thing we can do, so that is if he's cutting straight in and out. If he's cutting to a side, there's always a certain point where I can let him go, just like when he's going deep. At a certain point deep, even if this huck goes off all the way down by the end zone, I don't have to stay very close to him because I know that it's going to take time for that disc to get to the end zone. And because of that, I don't have to worry about where he's at. I just have to go beat him to that spot. So, just like I don't have to worry about him as much deep when we get to a certain point, to the sidelines it's the same thing. So if Gurai cuts to this far side, at one point I can let him pass me a little bit, because from here I'm still in this passing lane and there's not much room to the sideline that he can use. Then when he cuts and he turns to go back upfield, I can still be with him deep, and then and as he comes back into the middle, I can transition back to the far side. And now I'm again in position, ready for him to cut under. And I'm still in position here. All right, I think that was good. Thanks, guys.